Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money on a Monday. Monday, the 17th of July. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Winner free picks. Picks parlays. Sean Higgs channel. Super. Picks and parlays, folks. I always say, make sure you check out the Winner free picks YouTube channel as well. Come over. Make sure you put the notification bell over there. I'll be loading up some more college football on Tuesday. We'll do Big 12, and then I'll grab a Big 10 after that. Probably a Pac-12, then SEC, and then all the smaller kind of stuff will roll out afterwards. Real fast. When I do these, I'm sure the comments are going to start coming eventually after people show up on the timelines or wherever. The win totals might be different. I'm recorded these last week. The lines have moved. They will move by August. Win totals, they might move a half. One, who knows? Lines move. We get that when we just do look headlines to the next day here. And again, if you haven't, come to Winner Free Picks. There's a premium spot. Get on premium. I loaded up a little an NFL play on the spot today. So there's that. And I know sometimes Richie P asks, and I know Stephen Bowman, I'll never forget Bowman because he's Bowman baseball card guy. 89 Donruss today on the Sean Higgs channel. So I don't know if Richie or Steve is in here right now, but maybe Griffey rated rookie, Randy Johnson rated rookie. We got Schilling and Smoltzy's rookie cards. We'll see what we get. Anyway, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you want to go twittering into the Twitter sphere, you can go. Get your Twitter on. Get your Twitter on. Is that even a thing? I'm going to load up the free picks. Again, nothing changed. I didn't add. I know I said I was going to add the Royals total over the 9 against the LA Dodgers. I didn't get around to adding it. I mean, we could think about it still, but let's just try to go 4-0. In the chat, they're up. Scrolling, become a Winning Free Picks channel member. There you go. The picks are all up. Let's do a nice little mini recap yesterday. 2-2 in the video. 2-2. Under Jays. Yeah. Under Jays. Get 7 runs. Bottom 8, top 9. Are you kidding me? Frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. And that was a tough loss I took there. And I also had Baltimore run line as a premium as well. I had Toronto under here in the chat, but it was a premium play as well. And I had Baltimore on the run line. Yeah, that's how my week ended. That's how you go from a nice 18-8 run to a 19-11 run. Still profitable, but frustrating, to say the least. Now, on to today's picks. Here we go. 205 and 250 in the video, down 27.90. Work to do as these lines start creeping up. We got to kind of go outside the box pretty soon. With the trade deadline coming, should be a lot of trades. Talked about that last night for a good hour. I love trades. Here we go today. Giants run line again. Again. How many times did I say in a row? We had this last night. We haven't changed our thoughts here. I have a red team that's dropped 4 in a row. I got Brandon Williamson. Is that who we love? I'm not. The Reds have some pitching problems, folks. Forget about that. How about some hitting problems? 3-0, 1-0, 1-0. Can't win a game if you don't score. Webb, albeit a little worse road split than at home. I'll take a shot, San Fran. 5 in a row. We'll do it. Marlins here. There's a plus 108. They are now a small little favorite over St. Louis and Miklos. And I'm not a Miklos guy. I'm not a St. Louis guy by any stretch of means. I actually rolled out a run line play on the sites with Miami today, just before the show. I said, you know what? I'm buying Luzardo. Let's go. He's been excellent. Royals no bottom 9 plus 155. Lyles and his 1-15 straight up. Well, he's not 1-15. The team is 1-15 in his starts. Yeah, I'll take a 155er. Who's Detroit to be favored? I know. And again, it's what, 130, 135, 120, whatever the Tigers are favored. I will grab a little Kansas City plus 155 at home. Worth a stab. Worth a stab for sure. Yankees over the 8. Well, this is 9. And again, when I loaded these last night, it was 8. It was 9 by the time I did the show about an hour later. So apologies to that. But either way, I think this, I don't want to say sails over. 7 could give up runs. We've seen the Angels the last 2 nights play some crazy offensive games versus Stros. If the Yanks have any sort of offense, major league ready offense, how are they not scoring 5 or 6 runs tonight? Sevy's good for a 5 spot. That's 10 runs right there. I'm no mathematician, but 10 is more than 9. Winner. All right. I mentioned last night, we were talking about sweeps, right? Someone was like, yeah, teams don't sweep. Well, San Fran got out the broom, swept Pitt. Baltimore swept Miami. Toronto swept Arizona. Milwaukee swept the Reds. Texas swept Cleveland. The only non-sweep, Seattle didn't manage a game. They won there. So maybe that's the only one you took. And instead of going 1-5, you went 1-0. But if you took the sweepers, 5 in one day, and you lost on a dog. So there is that. Let's go. Comments, see how everybody is. And it won't be a long one today, folks. I got Bet Win Repeat with Detroit Lenny after this, so you could come check that out. I know PicksPhillies channel people, you're always on P&P. But for those who are not, I throw it out there. Michael Amato's in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Dodgers over 8.5. Yes. Yanks over 8.5. Sure. That's really all I like today. I could agree with both of these. Rodriguez has been bad. He gives up runs. Dodgers, 1 run yesterday? Yeah. Good spot for them to hit today. Miz, the wife's going to a real game. Company Skybox cater with crab cakes and Book Pals peep biff. Peep biff. Little pit beef done there, huh? There you go. How's this barbecue? Any good? Boog Pal? Oldie but goodie there. Boog Pal. I'm not a big crab cake guy, believe it or not. I feel, the old soft shell kind of crab. I've had it once when I was at the beach. My whole life down at the shore. Every summer. I was born in August. A week later, I was under a chair. No umbrellas back in the 70s. Under a chair. And that's it. June to the first day of school. I got out whenever at the beach. Digging holes, crabbing with a drop line, piece of string with whatever we could salvage change-wise to go get a bunker, or if we stole a hot dog. Well, anyway, a lot of work getting to meet out crabs. No, thank you. Miz, can't believe Orioles starting pitchers. That's your buddy Grayson Rodriguez. He either goes 5 giving up 2 or most likely 5. I said yesterday, excuse me, Miz, as I yawned in your face here. I said, I know Miz is going to come in and yell bust with Grayson. And you've had some good young players hit. And I'm not chalking up the bust yet. Let's see a little bit, I'm not giving up on him just yet. Now, do I think he'll give up some runs today versus the Dodgers? Yeah. I mean, anytime a team hasn't really scored and you face a kind of a gas can type pitcher, I think you could kind of erupt for a run here. And this is a good spot for the Dodgers. Hitter's Park. Definitely a hitter's pitcher. Steve Bowman, good afternoon, my guy. Welcome. Happy Monday, Team Money. NFL premium play is loaded there, Steven. Yes, it is. And like I said in that video, Steve, like it's with July and August with football that I'm going to add for the premiums. It's going to be something you might hear on the show just because we're talking about it a month ahead of time. Obviously, during the regular season, I could put something in there that's not going to be in the show. Like most of the premiums aren't in the show, but tough pickings right now. Just don't want to throw things in there to throw them in and want them to win. Tommy the Moose. How you doing, my friend? On what sites I belong to, there's supposed to be smart money on Baltimore and the Yanks. Your thoughts? I mean, let's think about the smart money on the Yanks. I hate that term, by the way. Normally, I'd say no. It's like, wow, let's fade the Yankees or any team coming out of Colorado. It's a bad travel spot. But the fact that we have the Angels off 2 crazy back-to-back games versus the Astros, division rival, hated team, and on top of the whole Ohtani situation, yeah, the Yanks, sure. What is that line now? They still a dog? Still a little dog there? I understand that. The Baltimore one, they've won 8 in a row. So, yeah, why? I'm getting a home dog that's won 8 in a row. I think that is worth a shot. Is that smart money move, or is that just smart meaning, hey, all right, Sheenan's a rookie for the Dodgers, off a tough loss, extra inning. We're going to take Baltimore. I mean, why wouldn't you take Baltimore at a plus 105 or whatever, what it was last night? Now it's, you know what, let me pull up the quick line here, see what the live number is. Got Baltimore. Baltimore's now a 120 fave. They went from a dog to a fave. And honestly, I think that's just based on 8 in a row. You start them at plus money, home dog. People start betting it. They'll flip it over to like the pick 'em that is now, them being a small fave. I don't hate either of those. Agree with them. I mentioned that last night too. Team money got a simple day today. Cubbies over with Smiley. First 5 over 4.5. And Marlins run line plus 164. I said we had the Marlins last night here in the chat as plus money. I grabbed the run line this morning because Luzardo's just been so good. And the Cubbies, I don't hate it. Smiley. Not looking to lay 140 with smiles. No, thank you. Richie P is in the house. There he is. Good to see you, Richie. Team money. Got soccer going now, as well as Lokomotiv Sofia versus Botev. Both teams score currently. Oh, my goodness. Team money, I thought you could go to sleep and rest up and not do degenerate specials like this. Locking in with the Kings in the house. Good to see you. Doing all right. Wow, we got a lot of comments. I hit the down button and it was like, yeesh, I lost Richie P. So I hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. Hit the like button. You know what? I'm going to YouTube right now. Check out all the channels here. Let's see what's going on. It says, okay, we got 11 likes on there. Not too bad. The Picks and Parlays channel has how many Picks and Parlays? There I am. I'm center stage here on the homepage. All right. Now I just liked it. It has 12 likes now. Picks and Parlays. A lot of comments in here. I'm not fat about Tommy. Guys, check out Winning Free Picks as well. Team money. Cubs game, Sean. I may bet again and again at 8 seems so low to me. Again, it's Smiley, who hasn't pitched well. Gore, as much as I like him, he gives up a few. And the Cubs are kind of like in desperation mode now, right? I mean, I'm high on the Cubs. Got them to win the Central. Over win total with 77.5. Sitting at 43. A lot of work to do. They said, hey, you got 10 games to see if you're for real or we're going to break up the program here. Now, do I think they should break up this team after 10 games? No. I mean, if you're breaking up the Cubbies and trading Stroman or Belly or whoever, you better trade Dansby Swanson, whatever who he is, the shortstop. Like, why would you pay this guy? Trade him. Call the Giants. They want him before. Hey, Giants, you want him to play shortstop for you? Like, how are you trading Stroman? If you're trading Stroman, trade Hendricks. At this point, trade Steele. Like, what do you trade? Smiley, Hap, Wisdom, Suzuki, Mancini. What are you doing? Trade him. You should be like, you know what? I don't think Milwaukee's all that good. I think we had the better team. We just haven't played that well. Let's go to win this thing. Stephen Bowman, underdog report for Monday. Here we go. Doggy run lines. Minus 22 straight up, though. Plus 989 doggies on a Monday. Jeff Bell coming in. Good day, my friend. How are you? 3 watching, only 2 likes. Hit the like button. Yeah, seriously. What's going on? Although I just ran them off, so the likes did pop up a little bit. Aaron, is it time to fade the Reds? I think it's time to fade the Reds. They've lost 4 in a row. You should have been fading them as soon as they dropped a couple. They haven't scored a run in 3 games. Got to bet them. Reds bats disappeared for us for some reason. How about they disappear because they're not that good? Do we forget the Reds? Do I have the... Where are we, Reds? Ooh, boy. Where are my Cincinnati Reds? Cincinnati. You know, I say my little printouts. 65 wins projected. They got 50 right now. All right. So they played a little bit over their heads. Just a tad. 50 wins projected for 65. Now, you think they're going to regress a little bit? Have we not seen with the Braves, the Reds, the Pirates, the Rays, teams go on these like 20-5 kind of runs and then totally implode? You think the Reds are built to last with this pitching staff? Look at the Reds pitching staff. Not a good team. 65 wins. And just so you know, that's 97 losses. That's a 100-loss team they're projected, basically. I'm excited for the box open 80s. Yeah, we'll do some Donruss today after I got bet, win, repeat, and we'll rip through the Donrusses. You know what? I see, Steve, like people do like the shorts where they just do like 1 pack at a pop. And I get it. Half-hour shows, people don't really kind of tend to watch that kind of stuff. Like even when I do this, the average watch time on I think Midday Money is about 15 minutes, which I think is pretty good, considering I give the picks out in the first 5 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever. So I'm happy with a 15-minute watch time. But the cards, I don't know what to do with the cards. 1 pack at a time, a box. I want to do a box because I just want to get rid of it. I can't have a bunch of things stacked up all over the house. You know, if you're married, you can't be pulling that crap. Boxes of baseball cards. Damon, my guy, welcome. Cubs game over. Yes, Smiley, sure. Rays game under against Texas. I could say okay to that. Again, I got 2 guys I like. Dunning, though, I was high on Dunning early, and then I kind of wasn't into him, and he was still hurting me. McClanahan, back off the DL? What's bothering him? Angels game over, absolutely. Michael Amano, all I like today, my fat fingers. Yeah, I get it. I got little chubby fingers. What am I gonna do? The Miz, Dodgers money line over the Royals, the Orioles, and Grayson Rodriguez. Dodgers over 9. Dodgers first 5. Dodgers team total over. Sheehan over K's. All in on LA. Miz is fading the O's crew. Texas under the 9. I could see that. It was open at 8.5 though. So again, I said this yesterday. I was like, you know what? I might want to watch this, see how this transpires here with these 2 teams. This is a good matchup. Big series, right? I think did Tampa Bay sweep them or take 2 out of 3 when they played in Tampa Bay? Got to see where you measure up against another first place team. Trade deadline looming. Yanks over for sure. Boston, here we go. So this was a 9.5 last night. Boston was a 210 fave on the overnight line. Someone says, "Oh, Boston." I'm like, Boston money line minus $2 in a bullpen day. Yeah, the line cratered to 155 this morning. I should have took 195 last night with Oakland. Don't know why I did not. Don't know why I did not. Under 8.5, sure. I'm not fat. Hey, I'm not fat. You like the Cubs today or no? I don't like I can't lay 140 with Smiley. Over. Give me the over. How about a Nats team total? Nats team total over. Team money starting to bet 9 a.m. again. I mean, that's great team money. Mike Ferrero. When you say Yanks over 8, you're saying you like them on the money line and over 8 runs. Yanks are not plus 105. I do like the Yanks run line or money line. I'm saying over 8, meaning the total was 8 last night early when I made my little banners. And then when I came onto the show, I had to move to 9. It's 9 this morning. I don't do the banners like this the second before the show, right? They're up. I make them earlier. I come in, I start live. I do like the overrun scored total. That's a total game. The runs. I think we're going to get 10 runs. Should get 10 runs the way the Angels are playing. But I do like the Yanks money line as well. Excuse me for my sneeze. Where were you going to the shore points? All right, you're a Wildwood nurse. No. It's Philly goes to Wildwood down there or Cape May or LBI. I was in Ocean Beach before, between like Lavalette and Point Pleasant, seaside area, like small little beach towns. Little bungalow living. It was great. Had a little boat basin across the street from the house. Go over there, feed the ducks. Across the street. So the house was like right. It was like 35 South bungalow. Our house. We had like a little compound. My family, grandfather bought a house there in like the 50s. So my whole family, we had like a few. It was great. We had a empty lot behind the one house. So we had a backyard basically. I remember from the time I was like 5 to like 15, whenever I was out there just hanging out, if I was just playing with like cars in the sand as a kid, or if me and my friends were just hanging out in the back, just talking, people would be like, "Oh, are you guys selling your lot?" It was great. Walk across the street to the bay, go up to the ocean. What's it, 15, 20 houses, cross 35 north to the ocean. It's fabulous. Just nice. Love the beach. Jersey Shore is a nice place. Not like I've been to a few beaches. I don't care. I'll take my beach. Maybe because it's got all my memories on it. Playing in the sandbars and body surfing, and I remember like just fun stuff. Like it, it was like low tide, but then there was like just a dip. I guess the way the current came through was like you kind of walked in like a little pool. It's like a couple feet. You go down, and it was deep enough for you to walk a couple steps, but it would come up to like your mid waist. So it's like literally like a little pool to soak in. Then you'd climb up, and it would be like water was like this deep. It was fun. You just dig and pull out crabs, and I don't know. It's fabulous. I've been to Wildwood once in my life. Once. Miss. Unless you change the style, watch all pitches, finish in the middle plate. Freeman or Muncy's going to hit the warehouse tonight. Yeah, great. Rodriguez, again, he's got work to do. Miss. Sim Bowman, like the shirt? Yes. Space Cowboys. I picked it up on Saturday when I went to the game. I have a windbreaker. I went one day. It was like raining. I'm like, let me buy a windbreaker. Woman's like, oh, get this. And it's like a 3X. It's humongous on me. I'm like, what the hell? Spent $80 on this thing. Doesn't even freaking fit me. It's way too big. But yet this is a 3X T-shirt. It's like snug. I can't get it. I could get into like uh, the Nike button down, like polos I got, extra large. They're fine. This T-shirt, I mean, it's like, not like I'm all yoked out, but look, it's like tight on my arm. What's up with that? Weird. I was playing MLB the show and doing a road show. Played against them. Yeah, they have a bad team this year. I was there. Yordi was there. Um, Blanco, he's been up here in the majors. He pitched when I was there. He pitched the day before. Michael, good morning. Robert, I like that Marlins play, but I got Detroit. I Kansas City money line on a bump. It is. I think everybody's gonna bet Detroit because it's Jordan Lyles. They're 1-15 or whatever in the starts. So you know what? I'll take a plus 155 stab. We'll see what happens. Mays Orz will try to trade it for pitcher. They have to trade for a pitcher. Your off season was getting Kyle Gibson. You need a pitcher. Every team needs a pitcher this time of year. You can't have enough pitching. Get multiple pitchers if you can. I'd rather have 6, 7, or 8 pitchers and worry about that in October. Then worry about like, oh, what are we going to do? Well, get there first. Make sure you get there. Then worry about that. It's a nice problem to have. I don't know if it's the last audition. He's got to learn. If that's the case, here, Miss. So he gives up 4 or 5 runs tonight. You trading him? You trade him? Forget about Otani. You gonna trade him for Giolito? You gonna trade him for Lance Lynn, Blackburn, whoever, Stroman? You gonna trade Rodriguez? Grayson Rodriguez. He's 23 years old. Number 11 overall pick. Call the Astros. See if the Astros will take him off your hands for nothing. Right? Apparently you're done with him. So you should just trade him away for nothing. 23-year-old guy, number 1 pick. In the minors. 77 games, 76 starts. For all intents and purposes, he's been a starting pitcher. Let's just say 77. 29-9. Again, the record's not great. It's minors. 2.40 ERA. 475 strikeouts in 330 innings. 173 batting average against, .97 whip. 20 homers in 300 innings. 330 innings. This year in the minors, 41 innings, 26 hits, 56 Ks. Last year, 75 innings, 47 hits, 109 Ks. 103 innings, 58 hits, 161 Ks. His worst year was his rookie league. 19 innings, 17 hits, 3 earned runs, 20 Ks. It's the worst season. Sure. You want? You want to take? We'll give you Sevy. Want to take Sevy off our hands? Please give me Grayson Rodriguez. Every team would be lining up to take that guy from you. Mike, I took Webb for the win plus 150. There you go. Don't lay to 150. Take the plus 150. I like it. Dodgers over. Yep. Steven says, smash the like button, like Jesse says. Yes, can't yell like Jesse. That's a Jesse thing. Nick, good morning, Hicks. Hit the like button. Had over Marlins yesterday, which shouldn't have gone there. Marlins scored 4 2 outs, and the others, the Marlins game. Believe me, I know I had the under in that game. The Jays get 4 in the bottom of the 8th, and they score, 3 in the top of the 9th or whatever. Unbelievable. T-Money. I find a little morning action. You like it, huh? I guess, I like the old afternoon delight when it comes to betting or life in general. Dodgers here is going to tell a lot about both the O's and the Dodgers. Expect the O's to have 3 strong outings, except when Kershaw pitches. Now, you have Sheehan today, is this a strong outing for them? I don't know. He's had his flashes. Apparently better than Grayson Rodriguez, according to the Miz here. You got 2 young pitchers. Let's see how they do. Could be huge runs. It could be, hey, we're exactly what we're hyped up to be, and we go 6+ of scoreless baseball. Michael Grove and Tyler Wells. I like Wells. Wells has pitched good. Grove hasn't. Again, a top 100 prospect. Struggling a little bit. It happens. Urias and Kramer. I think that could be an over. Urias not pitched well. I think it's the pitch clock. He just can't get it down. And Kramer gives up runs. And then what? Is this a 4-game set? Nope, just those games. Just those games. No Kershaw. Kershaw's on is he on the injured list maybe? I don't know. Nick says I'm on the O's today, money line. Again, now they're a fave. I don't hate it. They've won 8 in a row. Tough to get in front of a hot hand, Nick. I don't blame you there. And the Marlins, I like Luzardo. I know they've lost 3 in a row, but it's tough for me to bet the 3-loss team, but I'm a Luzardo guy. To Moose, where's the meat man at? I haven't seen him in here. The meat man. No, he's around. He might be taking it a little easy. He might be prepping for football. The meat man, Jesse. He's on Twitter benching 315. I can't bench 315. Miz, MLB Network has the O's game on tonight, Wednesday. Not happening. Only on Mass and the O's are on against the Dodgers, huh? I mean, I don't. Where else would you go here? I mean, maybe Tampa, Texas. But you got what? A first place and a second place team? I mean, these guys are almost two first place teams here. I don't. It's that one, Tampa, Texas. I can't really. I don't hate it. It's better than putting the Yanks and Angels on. Devon Hill's in the house. Thumbs up. Thank you. Michael B. Why are people betting against the Giants? I just checked one of my samples, and it appears 7% of bets are on the Reds. Yeah. Here's the thing with Reds. We talked about it when they're on a hot streak, right? It was all like, oh, Ely, look at Ely Cruz. He's throwing the ball 98. He's hitting homers. He's stealing bases. Okay. All right. Well, the team is not good. They were picked to win 65 games for a reason. The Giants have won 5 in a row. They're in what, second place? No respect. No respect. I talk about like the O's go on the road and their dogs. Like, oh, I'm sorry, they have 55 wins. They have zero respect for them. Reds got swept by the Brew Crew. My prediction was Brew Crew to win the Central. I know it was. Listen, I'm still holding on for my Cubbies to make a run here, but it doesn't look promising. It doesn't look promising. Todd repaired. Hey, Sean, gentlemen, ladies, didn't forget you this time. Thanks for coming in, Todd. Michael A. Looking ahead, I'm liking the Phillies tomorrow versus Tehran. Who's the guy picked up the streets? Yeah. Tehran was with the Braves back in the day. When I saw him, like, Tehran for the Brewers. I mean, Nola's going to be a decent fave probably tomorrow. I mean, Tehran actually had some good years back in early teens. 14-8, 14-13, 289. Not bad. 11-8. That's a 30 start guy. This 30 starts, 14-8, 320. 33 starts, 14-13, 289. 33 starts, 11-8, 404. 30 starts, 7-10, 321. 32 starts, 11-13, 449. 9-9, 394, 31 starts. 10-11, 381, 33 starts. I mean, those are not okay. He's got a 380. Not everybody's going to be super duper all-star guy for you. If my fourth or fifth starter is going 14-8, 7-10, 11-13 with 320 ERAs, 394 ERA, 381, even a 404, that's a pretty solid rotation. Not bad. Not bad. He ends up in LA with the Angels in 2020, COVID year. Killed him. I mean, 10 games at 10 ERA. Last year, 1 game with the Tigers. I mean, maybe did he get hurt? 1 game in the Tigers last year. 5 innings. 4 hits. That's it. Came in, got a win. Perfect. And this year, 8 starts, 2-3, 3.64. He is what he is, man. He's going to come in, give you 5+. Tehran is a guy. We can laugh all we want. That's the guy who puts a 2-starter team into the playoffs and onto a World Series run. Because he's coming in on 5+, does enough to keep you in it, gives up 2 runs. He goes 6, gives up 3. It's 2 whatever. Some kind of that's the kind of guy you need on your squad, man. I mean, I kind of like him. I kind of like him. Yeah, last year's start's not good. It's all right. It is what it is. You get what you get from him. He has some bad outings, but his trajectory or what he's done in the past tells you exactly what you can get out of him. Not do I, the Mets get him for 7. Is that more of a fluky kind of play? Back-to-back bad starts. What's he doing wrong there? The funny thing is that against Cubs, he had his most strikeouts ever. 7 Ks in 6 innings. How did it transpire? No homers. in that game. I don't know. I mean, Nola's going to be a $2 fave tomorrow. And honestly, if I'm getting, I'll take a shot with the Brewers at 175 tomorrow. Mets got him 7-2, 4 homer. He gave up 4 homers versus the Mets. He'd given up 2 the entire season. So that was that. The Cubbies. Just a lot of base hits. Double, double. I mean, 4 doubles. And where did they get them all? Second and third inning, they tagged him. And he gave up 6 runs in 3 innings, and he still ended up pitching into the 6th. What they think of him. All right, a couple doubles, it's 3-0. 2 out hits, they kill you. Todd prepared. Yankees money line, even though they stink. Now, as I said, coming out of Colorado, is it a fade spot for me most of the time? Yeah. The Angels' last 2 games, Yankees beat this pitching staff. They're on the final rope here. Put some runs up. Miami money line 1.5 and 2.5 here against St. Louis. I like it. I'm not a Cardinal guy. And Dodgers. I mean, I don't love Sheenan all that much. I mean, the 2 teams, they're hot as heck. One's 7-3, one's 8-2. 8 straight wins for those. Rodriguez needs a good start. Miz, I love eating crabs, but can't afford a soft crab. You can't eat the soft crabs. I'm not a soft crab guy. I don't like crab legs. Even lobster. Give me the tail. I don't want to work for my food, bro. If I want to do that, I go out and like hunt down boar or something. If I really want to. Trying to pull out a bunch of meat, like the legs are this skinny, sucking it out. Panger life, my guy. Good to see you. We're gonna get it. We're trying. Cleveland run line today. I don't hate the run line here. Plus 130. You got 2 pitchers. You're like, who are these guys? Zavon Curry and Quinn Priester. Should Cleveland win? They're a better team. Yes. Do I want to lay? I mean, the lines come down. This opened at a 148. Do I want to lay 140, 130, a 120 here with Zavon Curry? Or the fact that I have a Cleveland team that's dropped 4 in a row? I mean, Pittsburgh's not better. They're 3 in a row. No. See, because initially I thought we'd have a Logan Allen sighting here in this game. But I'm seeing Zavon Curry. I don't know who's going to get the nod. Maybe somebody knows in the chat. Any Cleveland fans here? I have 2 pitchers listed. I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing Curry on sites. I see Logan Allen on MLB. That being said, maybe Curry's the opener guy, right? What you gonna go an inning as the opener and bring Logan Allen afterwards? I don't understand that. I kind of don't understand that. Run line though, way to go. I don't want to lay any kind of money with a team on losing streak, so I get that plus money on the run line. Miz, I think big market teams will get all pitching. They should get all pitching. That's what they need. Rodriguez for Cease. If I do that if I'm the White Sox. I'll do it. Thank you. Why won't I do that? I mean, Cease is not having a great year. I got Rodriguez at better pricing. Thank you. Nathan, spent $2 at the steakhouse. Now I'm down a dime. Need to make up for it. That's all right. The steak's good. My son sent me a thing on TikTok, and I haven't had TikTok. Just I haven't opened my Higstock, but Higstock. He's like, "Hey, did you ever go here? It's the Golden Steer for steak." He's a good minor league pitcher. Period. Give him some time. If he turns into Glass now, would you be happy? Go look at Glass now's minor league numbers. Ridiculous. Mrs. told the way to put the food in her purse. There you go. I remember my daughter's friend. Her dad was a driver for a a big time celebrity guy. We had Yankee tickets. I think I posted them years ago on Twitter. He was literally our seats were the Yankee dugouts. Like the Steinbrenners were in front of us. The next row was right into the dugout of the Yankees. And they had their whole, you go in for the free dinner stuff, whatever, and then you walk out. Like there's all kinds of the candies, whatever you need. Of course, I had my cargo shirts on, so I took a handful of Yankee ring pops to bring home to the kids. You know, my daughter wants to get a box at the Sugarland game. Nathan, Marlins, Cubbies, Angels, Red Sox. Marlins, yes. Cubbies with Smiley, no thank you. Angels, heck no. Red Sox, no. I can't do the Red Sox today. So who's pitching for the Sox? Lines come down 50 cents. I'm not fat. Rangers at home. I do kind of lean a little Rangers at home here against Tampa. Tampa's 500 the last 30 games. Even with McClanahan, I would lean Texas. I'm getting plus money on a home first place team, playing decent, 3 in a row. Tampa's what, 15 and 15, something along those lines. Something around almost 500 the last couple weeks. Yeah, I think worth a shot. It's a game to watch for me. Miss, if I'm wrong about Rodriguez tonight, it'll cost me a dime and TV will go flying. Oh, there you go. We'll see what happens. I'll come in here later. Actually, I don't know if I'll come in here later. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be watching a game. I'll go see Mission Impossible or something. Vicky, which games to pick today to bet? Well, these are the games I picked today to bet here. Giants on a run line. Miami Marlins. Royals, not the bat bottom line, plus money here. I think Jordan Lyles gets a win. And the Yankee over 8. Well, it's 9 now. I'm not fat. Boston, Oakland over. Oakland's been hitting, but overall, I think they're an under team for me. I mean, someone like the under, I kind of agree with the 9.5. Go under that. Again, I have nothing invested in that. It's one of those games. Why bet it? Because it's the late game. I'm not fat. I want to know why the Twins line continues to move up. It's one of those I'm looking at like it opened at plus 105. That was when I wrote down the lines yesterday. I come in for look at the lines. It was up to plus 113. This morning I look, it's at plus 128. Gilbert and Sonny Gray. Seattle minus 125, Seattle minus 130, Seattle minus 140. Mr. Nika. Hello, Mr. Nika. Nice to see you. Otani home run versus Sevy. I will say yes. Definitely a ribby today. Bill McDonald, raise a trap today. I mean, possibly. The line looks low. I mean, obviously McClanahan, I like him, right? Is he better than Dunning? Yeah. I mean, but here comes McClanahan. Here we go. 15-day DL with mid-back tightness. 2 short starts. He's having some back issues. I mean, do you want to run to bet Tampa today? I mean, I don't think it's a trap because the guy's been hurt. And I'm pretty sure they're 15 and 15 the last 30 games, Tampa Bay. His last couple starts, I mean, he had that one in Seattle, right? They pulled him out. Well, he had the Kansas City start. He went, 3 innings? Then he came back for Seattle, and I'm like, oh, boy, do we want to take him there? Let's take Seattle. Now, Tampa Bay ended up winning 15-4, but he went 3 innings, gave up 4 runs. Exactly what I thought. Like, oh, he's got some kind of issue. He gave up the runs. Do I want to jump on that today against a Texas team that could hit? Not really. Not really. Nathan, I could do. Yeah, shrimp's my fave too. I like shrimp. Michael Mata, give me the Dungeness crab. Here we go, Dungeness crab. Nathan, take Houston to win the Summer League Championship. Here we go. Really? NBA? Team money. Ben alert. Red Sox run line plus 110. Book doesn't have Doesn't have work hard to tempt me with a good time. I mean, I guess who's pitching for them today? Yes, Nathan. No betting allowed. The NBA summer league we're betting. Stop Geo, my guy. Lane over 1.5 total bases. Plus 128. Smashes lefty is batting over 400 for Smiley. I like it. Smiley's gonna give up hits, and this the Nats hit lefties. That's why I said like team total over here for them. Won't shock me. Game over, sure. Kevin, 10 games in a micro minute. Let's go. Here we go. The Marcos minute, Kevin. Cleveland Pitt, give me Cleveland Guardians on the run line. Dodgers, Baltimore, we're going to look at the over in this game. San Fran, it'll be a run line play. Don't want to lay 150. Miami, you can lay well, it's 110 now. We had a plus 108 last night. I grabbed actually some run line plus 159 this morning. Miami winner over last place St. Louis. Natties, Cubbies. I don't like Smiley. Team total over Nats. Sure. Game over. Sure. That's where I'd lean there. I mean, I'm not Smiley guy. Tampa Bay. I just talked about McClanahan. Don't want anything to do with that. Would lean Texas there. If you really want Tampa Bay and think they're gonna get to Dunning, maybe a Tampa Bay run line. It's depending on who you like in that game. I have nothing in it. I'm going to say you want to take a small dog with Texas? Sure. You think McClanahan's healthy after 2 bad starts and a little time on a DL? I would go run line. At least if it loses, you're losing, even because you're getting plus money there. Kansas City, I got Kansas City no bottom 9 plus 155. So if you want to grab plus 110 for the game, Kansas City. Yeah, Yanks in the over. The Angels. I don't like the Yanks out of Colorado. But the Angels' last 2 games, yeah, they were fighting. It was Houston. Do they have a fight left in them? I don't know. Over for sure. Boston and the A's. I'd lean A's. I wish I got to 195 last night. It is down to a 140. And Minnesota, Seattle. I just talked about this. The line's gone from plus 105 to plus 128, minus 125 to minus 140. I guess Seattle run line is the play here against Sonny Gray. I don't know. No, thank you. There's your rundown, Kevin. Michael A. A's team total 3.5 versus Pavetta. Pavetta's on the hill today. He's coming in. Yeah, I'd go. I'd take A's. Who? How about my guy for the A's, Ruiz? Let's do a little. How about a little steel prop for my guy? Where is he? Where is he? Oakland, Oakland, Oakland. Here we go. Ruiz. 43 steals on the year. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had the All-Star break. That's right. Is he hurt? Oh, he's on the injured list. Oh, that stinks. I'm looking like, oh no, where's Ruby? Of course, I got him for a rookie of the year, thinking he's going to steal 90 bases, and he goes down. Lou Warren, welcome. Royals money line or Tigers? Royals. Royals, Royals, Royals. Michael Amato. I remember hitting Old Yankee Stadium in the bleachers last season. It was open. It was a really cool stadium. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Old Yankee Stadium. It's really nice. Yeah, the thing with that, and like I was watching the thing about the house that Steinbrenner built on the 30 for 30 ESPN, and it was like sad watching like Fenway, any kind of old park, like Yankee Stadium. Like you think about all the guys who played there. It's just one. I'm sure it's any stadium. I'm sure, like Miami Hurricanes, Dolphins played at the old Orange Bowl. Like you walk onto an old field, like Lambeau. You just have guys who've played there. I mean, not just on your team, but other teams, like guys who've stepped on that field. There's something about that, man. You never get that back. I mean, it was a dump Yankee Stadium. I wish I would have bought some seats when it closed. I wish I would have done something. I didn't. Miss, I think Gray hasn't won in about 2 months. Yeah, but that's not because of Gray. Gray's not the problem. The problem is that the Twins can't hit. The Twins are the worst. I think the Twins are the second worst hitting team on the road in the league, and overall, they're a poor hitting team. I mean, I'm not Sonny Gray as great as he started the season out. I mean, let's be the guy was carrying a, a 2 ERA into June. I mean, his ERA is 2.89. He got beat up by Baltimore last start. The guy's going to give you 6 innings every game. He's going to give you 6 and 2, 6 plus maybe 3 runs. A good team. If you're a first place player, you should get more than 3 runs and get your guys some wins. Mariners run line today. I agree with the Mariners run line. The line keeps going up. Mariners run line. Miz, Seattle mini under. Only way to lose a bullpen was well. Exactly. So why risk it? Do a first 5. Natty's first 5 money line. I don't hate it against Smiley. T-Money Sox don't have a pitcher list yet, but even if it's me pitching on take, it's well. Someone says Nick Pivetta is supposed to pitch today. Kevin, you are the top dog or the best. I try, Kev. I'm the top dog. I'm definitely I'm in the pack fighting. You're always gonna get a gritty fight out of me as a doggy. Michael, I'm out, Higgy. I'll see you in a few. Yeah, I got to run myself. T-Money. This question wants to get your opinion on. Could they better make a living betting only odds that say plus $4 or $5 or higher? High volume, low bet size. I don't see why you couldn't. If you got to hit them, number one. But it's a lot of discipline. T-Money just taking on big dogs. You got to be able to ride some losing streaks. I know. I've hit them. I've hit those losing streaks getting plus monies. So it's I don't know. Not something I want to try. I don't think you could just blindly do a favor dog like our Joker friend on Twitter. 26 straight games of taking minus 900 or more faves. Go 26-0. I don't know. I know you only have to go probably like 5 and 25 at plus $5 odds, but you never know. Never know. All right, I'm out of here. I got to run to go do bet win repeat with Detroit Lenny. Happy Monday.